Hello, you're welcome to this lesson of the video editing course with Camtasia. So in this lesson, we're going to be learning 2D animation, and we're going to be using some illustrations, some cartoon characters. So you can download those illustrations from FreePix. And the majority of them are premium. You can see this is one I use for this particular lesson. I downloaded it already. You're going to have access to it. I also downloaded some other premium. You need a premium account to download these ones that you see this crown. They are premium, these ones are free. So I downloaded some of those premium cartoon character animation. So you can just search for it, and you can see it like a set. So you can use it to create wonderful animations. Um, Working, you can see this work cycle, movement of the arm, face, and the rest. So this is what we're going to use. So after downloading, I've downloaded it already and I've added it to the course resources. So you have access to it. Then I think you have to extract it first and open it on your Adobe Illustrator. If you have taken my course on the Complete Designer Masterclass, you would have gone through Adobe Illustrator. And if you don't know about Adobe Illustrator, I advise that you take that course, the Complete Designer Masterclass. Also available here on Kenan Digital Academy. And if you know about Illustrator already, so you're welcome. That's good. So this is Illustrator. You can even design your own cartoon characters here on Illustrator, because it's very good for vector graphics for illustrations. That is the software itself. So you can design yours, but for the purpose of this lesson, I just downloaded one from FreePix. So you open the EPS file or the AI file. You can see it, the EPS or AI file here on Illustrator. So what I actually did, I've done already, but I'm going to show you now. I exported this some of these characters, the ones I need. And to do that, first it will be good to load this background. So I went down to the background, this is the background layer, and logged it. So I'll be able to select what I need. So now if I need this for the working, because I created the working animation. So this is the first one. Select everything, right click and click on export selection. So basically click on export selection, you can have it here. This one I've exported them, so that's why you see it here. So you can have it here and export as a PNG and save it in a particular folder you want it. So you can do that for every one of them. You can also, if you are not ready to export yet, you can just add to collect for export. It will show you. You can see collect for export, and when you get everything you want to export, you can now export here. So I have already selected all that I need already for this lesson. Selected some of this, and this working. Also selected this and this. Then for this one, I selected only from this neck region down. I didn't select this arm, I didn't select the head. The reason why is that I'm going to be creating some animations with that, using this and the arm and the head. So an animation of maybe like the character is talking. So that's why this is what I just selected, like this. Selected everything. I hold shift control. I don't select this arm and detach it, so I don't select it, then just select the others. You can see I don't want the edge. You can also detach it if you don't select it. So that's also, I exported everything and I exported them right to this one. I exported them to assets. Yeah, this is where I exported them to. See, so from here I imported to my Camtasia. I already know how to import to Camtasia. I've done that already. So I imported to my Camtasia. So I'm going to do that now since it's fresh. I'm going to do that now to import to my Camtasia. Assets. Okay, video editing rather. Sets. Then select Ctrl 8, select all. including this narration. Just did a little voiceover. So just open, everything will be added here. Good. And there are still some things I need for background. Let me go and get them. I think I downloaded it and I dropped it somewhere. Because you need backgrounds too, so you can also download normal background. You can download from Google, you can download from anywhere. I think I have it here. Downloadable assets. I think is it. Yeah. So you can see the backgrounds. I use this, I use this, I use this. So open, added already. Then what else? Okay, I need for car movements. Yes, sound effects for car. Also do that. I'll show now to download sound effects. You can download sound effects from Google or from YouTube. So sound effects, yeah, sound effects here. Okay, footstep and also for bus movements. Okay, so now that I have everything I need, now let's get started to work. So now the first thing I want to create is the walking animation, and these are my characters there, starting from this asset 36, asset 38 down to asset 44. Okay, so let me start. So you drag it, not drag and drop, but I want this because I want the animation to be fast, the animation to be fast. So I'm going to make this, look at the duration here, I want to make it 20 milliseconds. You can see like that. Good. And also so that I'll be sure of how I'm aligning the characters, I'm going to make this, I'm going to scale it up to 80%, and I'm bringing it down here, just make the edge touch here. Good. Oh, there's a mistake. I don't want it to affect the good. I don't want it to affect the background, the canvas size. So I want to make this 80. And like I said, this is going to be 20 milliseconds. Okay, so the next asset 38, same thing, drag it down to 20 milliseconds. Good. And I'm also making it 80, and I'm bringing it down here. Good. And the next asset 39, also making this 20 milliseconds, and making it 80. Bring it down here too, align everything, make sure it's well aligned. Good. So next 40, 20 milliseconds. Okay, and 80 effects, drag down 41, 20 seconds, 80, and I drag down 42, 20 milliseconds, 80, I drag down 43, 20 milliseconds, 80, drag down. Okay, say 44, same thing. 20, 80%. Good. Then lastly, I set 45. Okay, asset 45 is not part of it. Delete. Make sure everything is okay. And just play this. See, looks like it's moving. Select all. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and bring it up. The selected one. The duplicated one. Why is it not selecting? Okay, let me undo. Why it's not selecting? Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Good. Okay, let me group it first. Group. C, Ctrl V. Okay. Play. I don't want this to. Let me delete this. So let me add an animation to this. This side moves down the screen, down the background. From here to this. This point here, and the end point here, out. Okay, let's play. Moving too fast. Let me adjust the duration. Let me adjust the duration. I want it to duration to be a little bit 0.2. Okay, see at 0.1. Okay, it needs to be fast, so I reduce it to 0.2. Okay, copy, paste. Trying to, so I did Ctrl C, Ctrl P to copy and paste. Good. So let me group first, then add animation. Sorry, custom animation. This time around it's a little bit too fast. Okay, I'm going to remove the animation. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. In this for grouping. C, Ctrl V. So it spans up to 6 seconds. And group. Okay. Yeah. Good. So now let's add the background. So this is the first background I'm going to use. Break it down here. Okay. So I want the background to span up to 7 seconds. Then let me add the another second character. So this character I want to add now, this one that I said I exported that has no head, is it? Let me increase duration of this a bit. So after that one leaves the scene, this is going to appear. It's going to appear. Let me scale it down. Okay, it's to appear here, and let's give it little face and arm. Let's go down to the assets here. Okay, let me give it this. Choose the edge down to 68. I have to take note of all those now. Try to place the head on the router. Good. Then I'm also placing an arm and place the first one. Seven. Make it 70. Good. So now let's add another facial expression. So the first one I added, so then we add this time around. So add 3 facial expressions. $68. Then another arm. So 70. Okay, and lastly, the last facial expression. Last facial expression. And the last arm movements. For the let me first adjust facial expression. $68. I'm using the keyboard to try to fix it. Okay, and this is I want to be seeing some head movement. Alright, this is 70. Okay, so I want to group everything here. Select, Control G, just do group. Then now let's go to this next screen. So after this screen, we expect that we're going to move to the next screen. So let me add a new background. I'm adding this. I'm adding this. Okay, so and characters, adding the character with a laptop. Bring it down and try 80. Good. Character with a laptop. I'm using two characters here. First, the one with a laptop, and the second with books. Okay, maybe I should add one more. And this one too, with books. Good. But I want some behaviors to occur here. So I want this to slide in. I want this to slide in. I want this to slide in. So we're going to slide from the left and going to go out from the right. But during, I don't want anything to occur. Good. Why this? Going to slide from the right. Slide in from the right. Go out from the left. During, nothing. And this again, sliding from the left and going out from the right. Left, during, none. Okay, yeah, from the right. Okay, and I want a transition to occur between this background, the two backgrounds. Just want it to just change like that. So let me go to transitions. I like slide. I like a slide transition. I like a slide. Okay, slide. Should this slide left? Good. Let us slide left. So you can see I've added it. Let's just preview that a little bit. Play. Oh, good. These two are quite big. I think I adjust their size. 80. And this one too, 80. Okay, then now let's add the last background. The last background will be that of the building, school building. This one. And I want one of the students to be standing outside the building. Okay, let me use this character. Let's go back here. And decrease the size to 80. This one should even be smaller than 80. It will be a little bit far off. I'm going to be on the road. Okay, that's good. So then I need to add the boss exit. So you can get that from the library. Let's go to icons. Using the latest version of Camtasia. Not in previous version have this boss icon. So this is school bus icon. Once you animate it, it will come from here. To reduce the size. Okay. School bus shouldn't show at all. Then animation, custom. So the school bus is going to move from here down to the end of the background. So school bus at this point. Oh wow, let me go back again. At this point, school bus should have left the scene. Let me play it. I think there's an error there. Okay, good. So we have that logged down already. Let me raise it up. I want to add the school bus sound effects. So I think I have it in media. I imported it already. Okay, this footstep sound effects for school bus. Let me reduce it. That's in. I want to add some audio effects to it. Go to audio effects, fade in. I want it to fade in, and I also want it to fade out. Good. So I want it to fade out. Then lastly, on the sound, so I want it to be reduced. It won't be so prominent. Then walking step. Yes, walking step sound effects. The work. Let me bring it in. Media. It should be it. This. Okay. Walking step sound effects. Drop. Drop it twice. Delete one. First, let me reduce it. Let me drag down. Where is it? Wow, where did I drag it to? Okay, I've seen it. So it starts from here, and the walking step ends here. Good. So audio effects, fade in, and also fade out. Let me just drag the wave down. It's not sound is not so much. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Voice narration. I think that's the last thing to add. And to add a voice narration. To add a voice narration. Okay, let me just add the transition here too. Now I did transition between the first two backgrounds. So let me do transition so between the second and the third background. Good. So narration. So I'm not a voiceover artist, so my voice might not be so good in terms of the voiceover, but let's just manage it. So I did this just a short voice narration for this project. Drag down. think that's good. Okay. Wow, and it spans the. Okay, so I'm going to be using the voice narration now to reorder the projects. Okay. Library, and every morning you can always ride with other students to school. I've shown how to create narrations already, how to do voice narration now. Okay. I think it's better to add the narration before the before placing the different objects on the timeline. So you're going to know exactly where to place them. You're going to know exactly where to place them. And school bus. I think the school bus starts from here and there. Okay. Good. Let me move this a little bit. The background up to the end. So move this up to the end. So let me export it. Let me export this. To export this project now. Okay, let's just see how it goes. I know there'll be issue with the voice narration because I didn't add it initially. Because of time now, I'll just export it. So it's, like I said, it's advisable to first add the voiceover. Then you're going to use that in placing your different objects on the timeline, so that a picture does not appear with the wrong voice. So I'll just export this that way. So let's go to share, local file. I'm using the custom production settings. You can use them, but I advise I use the custom production settings. Next, MP4. Next, I'll also show how to create a GIF, that is an animated image on Camtasia. I'll do that after this. So let me just view this, and let me just emit cartoon. Okay, Camtasia video editing cartoon, finish. So let me just wait for it to render. It depends on how fast your system is, the rendering process. If your system is fast, it will take shorter time. If your system is slow, it will take a longer time. So it depends on how fast your system is. So and it also depends on the length of the recording of the video. You can see this one is 39 minutes. So video has finished producing. So click play. Hey there, welcome to my school. I would like to show you how great my school is. Because I added it later. My school is technologically driven. We have qualified teachers. We have good library, different and every morning you can always ride with other students to school. So you can take your time and create something creative. Just plan out. You can do the scenes. Write out the scenes first, the different scenes. Like I didn't write out my scenes, I just did everything direct live. So it's better to write down your scenes, and so that the progression gets to be good, and also the voiceover, like as I've explained earlier. So I saved it in okay, so you can view it from where you saved it and open it as with your um, I save it video editing cartoon. Okay, easy, so you can open it with VSC player or any other player you have on your system. You can share on your social media and do
My
so
school
on and
is
so
technology
forth. So
teachers. We have good library,
that being said,
and every morning you can always ride
okay,
with other
this, let me
students to
stop
school.
it. I said I was going to show how to create GIF on um, Camtasia. So let me do that now. How to create GIFs. So to create GIFs on Camtasia, I want to remove this video, this some of this. I want to just create GIF with that working. No, Control Z. I want to create GIF with that working animation. So you can create GIFs with image, anything. So let me select all these, delete, select all the background, delete. Okay. GIF doesn't have to have sound, so delete. So this is what I need. I need the working animation. So to create GIFs, after creating what you want to do, or maybe an image or something, maybe an animation, you create animation even with a shape. So the next thing to do is to export. Let's export local file. Next, animation file. You can see create as a GIF. So go to next, leave all this that way. Go to current custom next. Let's just name it GIF and finish. So fast because the file size needs to be so small. So you can create GIFs with Camtasia. Instead of selecting normal video, you just select the GIF there. Okay. No, this is not it. Where is the GIF I created now? Okay, yeah, it's going to be open with picture photo instead. You see, this is a GIF to keep on playing. Can remove the animation and just create a GIF working on one spot. So that's how to create a GIF in Camtasia. Go to local file from share this and click on GIF instead of MP4. So that's about that's. Hey there, welcome to my school. I would like to show you how great my school is. My school is technologically driven. We have qualified teachers, we have good library, and every morning you can always ride with other students to school.